welcome everybody. Welcome y'all. Hope you all are doing great today. So, um, how was your weekend, everyone? I'm just checking on you guys, you beautiful viewers and subscribers. Just checking on you to know how you are doing and how is your wellness, how is your health. Hope everybody is doing great. I had a lovely weekend and yesterday was restful. We Sunday was very restful for me. I didn't do much, so I just relaxed, you know. The only thing I did, like I didn't have to cook yesterday, but I did ironing. And then after that, I did a little bit of laundry. So because today I decided I need to rest today. So I don't really, yesterday was a very hectic day for me. It was quite restful. I didn't have to do much, so I had a restful day yesterday. Today I decided I had to cook today, but I did it already earlier. So I'm just waiting to go and do the school run. As you know, the girls are back to school after that 1 week break. So there will not be any more holiday until school breaks up in July. So I'm looking forward to that. And sometimes I think like hope everybody are in the best of health. Hope your health is good. If not, if you are feeling a bit on the way to get well soon, if you are feeling sick, anybody who are suffering from anxiety, depression, any mental illness, or any family member, or anybody I'm just sending my love to you all, and and please be there for them, be strong for them as well. So in terms of checking in on you all, yeah, sometimes it's good to check in on subscribers, and it's good to like speak on, like, just chit chat and just speak to you all, because a lot of times there's a lot of people who are viewing me and who subscribe to me, and sometimes they can feel a little bit down, and they might be going through something. So sometimes this my space here on YouTube, my live streaming can be a place like they can express themselves. They can feel a little bit better, feel motivated, or feel, if they're not feeling too well, at least the words I'm speaking, it might be able to uplift someone in the chat or who are viewing me. And thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you all those who are viewing me. And so that is why I want to check up on you today and find out how you on your wellness, your health. Hope you are doing great. I know sometimes we are, all of us, sometimes in our life, we are not feeling our best. Sometimes we are going through things silently and we don't speak up. So I want to encourage each and every one of you today. Thank you all for the thumbs up. I want to encourage each and every one of you today. I know sometimes we have this heavy burden or heavy load carrying with us, and then sometimes we don't really know how to go about it. I want to encourage each and every one of you, just like to seek help, talk to someone you trust, or talk to the professional, because I know sometimes some people right now, they might be going through a stage in their life where they feel like they are forgotten. They might feel like, oh, I have the whole world on my shoulder. I'm doing everything, and I'm not seeing result. Or sometimes, thank you all for the thumbs up, thank you all for viewing me. I just want to uplift each and every one of you too, and just check up on you and make sure that you are doing great, and as well as your health or anything that you are going through. We are imperfect human beings. We are going to go through something, but I want to encourage each and every one of you, if you are not feeling well, um get well soon, as I said before. And if you are going through anything personally in your life, please speak to someone. You understand? Speak to someone, let them know. Recently, I'm seeing the rise and the increase in like person like in terms of person with mental health, like people who are going through a lot, in their own personal life, and they are not speaking up, and they are taking the easy route out. I know sometimes, excuse me, a lot of times I've covered that sometimes money is not all of this. We need money to cover our bills and put food on our table, pay our rent and everything, but sometimes these things can come overwhelming for a lot of person. because sometimes they feel like sometimes they have, but they feel like they don't have enough and they don't do enough, and like they are doing, but they are saying, oh, I'm doing enough and why I'm still in this position. I want you to be encouraged today to let you know, like, sometimes be grateful for the little things that you have and be contented with what you have at this present moment. Just take a little bit of time and just reflect on how how much you have at this present moment, and be grateful for what you have, because a lot of times we try to trace that dream. We try to trace things that sometimes it puts us in a place and in a position, in our lives, where we feel overwhelmed, and sometimes we get carried away, and sometimes we feel like, oh, I am not doing enough, what can I do better? But I want to encourage you that you are doing great and you are doing enough at this present moment. Don't feel like you have to push yourself to the extent that it's gonna mess with you mentally. I want you all to be in a place whereby you can enjoy life, and you can enjoy it from the comfort of your home. Listen to me. Find safe space, okay, and find things that you are grateful for each day. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for thumbs up. Thank you all for subscribing, and thank you all for giving me a listening ear, and thank you for giving me your time. I just wanna just check up on you, and I hope you all all had a lovely weekend. I know for a lot of person didn't have a lovely weekend, because right now I know right now here in the UK, for those of you not living in London, we over the bank holiday and over the period we had like a heat wave. And when it comes with a heat wave, it comes with a lot of people who are like, they are very like they are overwhelmed with the heat, and they can't really take it, because these flats are built for the houses are built for to retain the heat in it in the cold. So what happened, we had like 7 person lost their life. May their soul rest in peace, and condolences to the family from drowning. And because it was hot, and there was like teenager ranging from age 13, I think, like to 15, I can stand to be corrected, and they went in the water, they got difficulties, and they never make it out, and this family now are grieving and preparing for their burial. So that is why I say I like to check in, because sometimes, I know a lot of time, people are watching me on here and don't really comment or engage, but they are listening me. So if any one of you don't really just listen to me on my live streaming and don't really comment, I hope that you are doing great. I hope you are doing okay, and you are in the best of health. So I just want to check in on you and make sure that you are okay. Because sometimes people are going through a lot. Sometimes the person who smiled the most, laughed the most, always like fun to be around, are the persons sometimes that are going through a lot. And I want you to speak up if something is bothering you or something is troubling you. Just, if you don't have anybody close to you to speak about, to speak to a professional. Just express yourself. I know sometimes it can be difficult sometimes, and sometimes people have trust issues with people, like they might trust in the past, and they might like break their trust. But I want to encourage you. Your mental health is very important to me, and I want it to be important to you as well. I want you to always remember that you can always count on me to come on my live streaming and like feel like uplifting. I want you all to feel great about yourself, and if you are going through anything, I want you to be able to not too personal, but share it. But I will always encourage you to seek professional help if you are going through anything in your life. If you are feeling a little bit drained today, and you are feeling a little bit emotional, I want to encourage you, like, speak up, let it out. Sometimes I feel like sometimes we have things boil up inside of us, and sometimes we don't speak it out. Sometimes if you don't want to speak to someone, you can speak to, like, sit down and ask yourself question. And if you feel like you feel like you're getting overwhelmed and it's like too much for you, please encourage you, speak to someone. I don't I'm tired of seeing a lot of young people especially losing their life because they keep it inside of them and they didn't find they were afraid to come out and speak it out. I want you all to speak your truth. Just speak your truth. Speak it to someone. If you are feeling a certain way, sometimes the loads of or the strains of life become so overwhelmed. We are living in a world now where everything, especially for young people, yeah, it has become overwhelmed. I know a lot of time people say, oh, young people, you don't have responsibility, all you have to do is, yeah, I get that part where you say a lot of times young people like 80s, 40, 50, 60 don't have responsibility, but they are human beings. Sometimes life can become overwhelmed. Sometimes peer pressure, friends, the internet, all things. Check upon your teenager as well. Check upon even adults sometimes. That is why I say always be kind to people when they come on social media. If you have something negative to say, think about it, because sometimes people are at stage in their life, sometimes they are going through a lot, and then sometimes your negative comment can trigger off something that they are fighting within themselves. You know, there's a lot of young people right now that are suffering from mental illness, anxiety, depression, and these things sometimes come from the from like social media play a great part as well in that. So I want to encourage parents, friends, neighbor, anybody, like if you just be, let us be look out for each other, look out for these young people and even adults sometimes, especially people who are living on their own. Sometimes you see a person might be living on their own, walking, smiling, everything, and they are carrying this heavy burden. They are carrying a lot of weight, a load upon them, and they don't know how to express themselves. Like I say, oh, this is what happening to me, I need help. Sometimes we can see the signs. Sometimes people can just write one word or one sentence, and then sometimes we take it like for joke or so. Sometimes we need to read between these lines of these things and take it seriously. Reach out to person sometime in their inbox. You know, if you have been following someone and you always seeing them like always sharing, but one day you decide you see them start to put up certain pictures, emoji, words that you know that they are not accustomed to put up. These sometimes they are crying out for help. I want you to like be like, just go in their inbox, be nice, just say, oh, I'm just checking on you to make sure you're okay. That can start a conversation. Because sometimes when I take a break, like sometimes I decide not to upload for a week or 2 weeks, you know, on my Instagram or either my TikTok or Facebook. Sometimes people will come and message me and say, oh, are you okay or whatever? I haven't seen you for a while. You know, it shows that people who they are genuine people out there who care for you on the internet, who you never meet in life, but they are supporters of you and who really, really, really are want to see you in a place where you are healthy and your mental is okay and everything is okay with you. I know for me personally, we always have our good days and our bad days, you know. And I always say I will always speak out. If I feel like something is bothering me, or I feel like I'm sinking into a stage where I feel like, oh, I'm feeling overwhelmed, something is not right, I will have to speak. I like to speak to myself, you know. I talk to myself if something is bothering me, and if I find like, oh no, that is not really, it's not, nothing is wrong as talking to yourself. A lot of time people feel like, oh, you're going cuckoo or you're going bonkers, right? If you talk to yourself. No, sometimes you can talk to yourself, but if you feel like it's becoming overwhelmed, talk to your partner, talk to your sometimes you can speak to your children. If they are not underage, you understand, speak to somebody like you trust and let them know how you feel, because a lot of times we as adults, we tend to feel like we are strong individual and we don't we can work it out, we can do it. But at this time, in these times right now, we can't always work it out on our own. We need help. So I want to encourage each and every one of you who are in the sound of my voice, who are viewing me, you know, I want you all to realize like speak to someone. You understand? Check on check in on persons that you haven't seen in a long time, heard in a long time, or whatever. Don't check upon them just when you just want to gossip, or you just want check upon them mentally. Make sure that their mental is okay. Check upon them health wise. Like, are you okay? Because sometimes I feel like um I remember a time, yeah, I used to have like this parent, and when I was walking, going to school, and every morning, like, I'm seeing her, and she's always smiling, and she's always smiling and everything. And me, as I'm a person, I'm very observant with people's the way how people have their facial expression and the way they think. So through that smile, I could have seen like under that smile, I could have spot that something is not right with her. And that day I decided, like, I'm gonna approach her in a very like good way. And I say, hi, how are you doing? Yeah, and whatever, because at that time I used to go coffee morning, so she used to come sometime, but then after she stopped. And then I say something is not right. And just by speaking to her, I will not go in depth, because I like when people trust me with something. I like to be trusted and just keep it. But it just as an example. And I spoke with her. And by speaking with her, she opened up to me. Under that smile, she was carrying this heavy burden with her. She was overwhelmed. You understand? And at that point, she was telling me she feel like she's gonna sink into depression, because of she's been playing this thing over and over and over and over in her head. And by me speaking to her, and one and I find I make it a habit each morning. If I drop the girls, I try to see if I spot her in the morning or afternoon, and just speak to her and make sure to let her know I will always be there to talk with her. She can talk to me anytime she wants. And and she's safe, her thing is safe with me. And I spoke to her, give her encouragement, and and today she's in a better place. You understand? So sometimes you see people will be smiling, but sometimes they are carrying things. And in this country here, it's because people don't say hi, hello a lot. A lot of people don't approach people and like tell them, oh, I'm going through something. Sometimes if you sometimes you have to just watch the way how people, if I see somebody always, like, you can spot them and you can see, like, go up and talk to people. I always say we are all human beings, you understand? And we will go through things in life, and it doesn't take a lot to just say hello, good morning. Hello, good morning can stop a conversation, and you can help somebody. I've helped a lot of person. I am no professional by any means, but I've helped a lot of person. You understand? Whatever they are going through, like parent, whatever, and we talk, and they have never heard back a soul say I say what they told me, because they confide in me, and and they tell me what was wrong, and I make sure that I keep it there, and that is where it's sealed. Now all of the parents that I talk to, they are doing great, and they are, and when I see them now and they say, hi, okay, yes, I'm fine, oh, whatever, thank you, they always thank me. And you understand, because I say sometimes when we have information, you understand, we can share it to help someone. We sometimes it doesn't take much, you understand, to talk to somebody and find out how they are doing. You understand? So I'm telling you, like, in this life we all need each other, and it doesn't matter what we are going through in this life. No man is an island. We need somebody. So sometimes some people say, oh, I don't need. Yes, we all need somebody. You understand? We all need somebody to lean on. We all need somebody to talk to. We can't be in a world whereby we just gonna go on. Listen to me. Be useful. You understand? You don't have to be somebody close friend or best friend or something to just give somebody some words of advice or just be there for them. You understand? There's a lot of people in this country who don't have anybody at all, like family wise, they can talk to. So, especially when they are new in the country, like, come on, just be there. I like to take away myself from situation. When when I finish what I'm doing, like speaking to someone, helping them to and make sure that they are okay, they are safe, they are okay, they are doing great. I just allow them to live their life, and I just leave it at that. There's no need for me to be prolonging. If I see them, I say, good morning, how are you doing? You're doing great, and that's it. There's no need for me to carry them down that rabbit hole. That's happened to a lot sometimes. That's why people sometimes fall back, and sometimes people don't want to open back. You see, once you help somebody out of a situation, a difficult time that they were in, you not need to remind the person that, oh, me did help you when I was in a situation, or me just leave it. I pull away myself and I leave you to live your life, and I pull away myself. I don't interject. I just leave you. I just wish you well and want you to just continue to, yeah. So that is what I all about. So I want to encourage you to do that today. I hope that all of you are doing great. You are in the best of health. Thank you all for the thumbs up. Thank you all for all of those of you who encourage me, who are viewing me. And your words means a lot. Your time means a lot to me as well. And every comment, you understand, means a lot. Sometimes we as human beings, when we come on this app, we have to be very careful of the things that we say. That is why I always choose my words wisely and always think of other people's feelings and what they think. But in that, you have to speak your truth, but you don't have to speak your truth in a way that is gonna offend or hurt someone and make someone feel better, less of themselves, or belittle a person. I don't want to be that. I am that person who I want people to excel. I want people to do good. I want people to feel good about themselves. You understand? I want people to reach their full potential. Even if me not reach it, me want you to reach it. I want you to be yourself at all time. I want you to encourage yourself, and I want you to be encouragement to someone. Like, just listen to someone, be a listening ear to someone, just encourage someone. You understand? If you sometimes get up right in the morning and you feel bad within yourself, you feel angry, you feel hurt, you understand? Sometimes you can feel betrayed or something. I don't want you to take that energy outside the house. Leave it, just dust it inside. When you go outside, be a new person. Just smile. Don't carry your heavy burden outside, because a lot of times you ruin our day by making what happened to us, what that start of the day, ruin the rest of the day. I always tell myself, if something is wrong in the morning, I try and fix it. I don't gonna go outside and vex with the world out there. The world out there didn't do anything. You understand? Whoever wronged you or do you, that is who you need to speak to. You understand? If you hearing any noise, it's the song of the train passing, so excuse it if you hear that noise. I have the window open because it's a bit humid. The sun is not hot like last week, but it's just humid. Like, when it's just humid and the sun and like the breeze is not blowing like that, that is how it is. So I have the window open, and I have to have it because I can't the humid. I feel like I'm like stifle. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed today's live streaming. And I want to say thank you all for 3,180 subscribers. Thank you all for those of you who are new here. I need to give you an update of like what I do on here. I will do that in the next live streaming, or maybe I might do a video and say what I usually do, so at least person who will view the video will know what I'm about. I'm doing live streaming. The last time I do a video, a video like upload video is like is I think like it's a month ago. I feel like I'm putting more emphasis into my live streaming because I feel like a lot more people view it, a lot of people more congregate or whatever. But even I was gonna vlog when the girls was off. I had a really nice break, with the girls for the 1 week. It was so gorgeous with hubby as well. It was so nice. We went to the park, and I'm telling you, it's the best week in terms of going to the park, I meant, right? I ever have, like, going to the park consecutively, like straight and good weather. It was so great and it was so good. But I'm telling you, after all that work, my legs, hey, My legs was like if somebody take a bat and beat my legs. My legs was paining me because it's like going to the park is a good distance to walk. So, but nevertheless, it was good exercise. It was fun. We do a lot of in the park. I played with the girls. I even run. Listen to me. The last time I run was like that was in my school days era. You understand? That was years ago, and now I was running and up and down. You know, I was I was doing my inner child, but listen to me, my youngest them, yeah, them they have energy for go. 1 meter say, listen to me, yes, I need to rest my foot. I cannot keep up with you all. I need to rest my foot. So, but it was a really, really nice 1 week break from school. It was really, really gorgeous. Really, really, really enjoyed the weather, really enjoyed the company with hubby and the girls. It was really, really good. And so it was really good. We came like from the park like bay after nine. After nine we was leaving the park and leaving people there. It was so nice, you know? And everybody was happy, bubbly. The reason why I love the park, everybody was happy, bubbly, friendly, nice, and everything like that. You understand? Yes, a gorgeous park. Yeah, that's my park for summertime. The day I discover that park, I never have been stopped going to that park. My local park is just very boring, but the other park is in the borough where I'm living, but the park is a bit good distance, like after the high street, but it's gorgeous. I love it. Plenty shade under the tree, big space for play. It's just nice playing area for the children. They can play. You just relax on a tree. You can do your own thing. It's just gorgeous. You have, you know, and it was nice. So yeah, I'm gonna do my I did my first school run this morning, back to school run. Yeah, yes. So back on the school run again. But I must say I enjoyed that 1 week break, and it was needed, and I enjoy it. And I'm looking forward to beautiful summer, where the lovely summer weather will happen. I will be making sure that, and I will looking forward to for us to go in the beach as well. Hello, yes, I will looking forward to in the beach as well. Yeah, and whatever the summer bring, I'm looking forward to it as well. And yeah, and just enjoy life, because life is very fragile. We have to enjoy life, and it's life is beautiful. Let me tell you something. Excuse me. Life is beautiful, and we have to enjoy it. I want you all to enjoy it, but make sure that you check over your mental health. Make sure that your wellness as well, your health is very important as well, because health is well. And any one of you is carrying any heavy weight today, or feel overwhelmed, or feel like you are not doing enough, I want to encourage you. You are doing enough, and I'm proud of you. If nobody tell you, you're proud of you, and I love each and every one of you, and you are great. Any one of you hearing the song of my voice, viewing me, or subscribers, you know, if you are struggling with anxiety, depression, or mental health, or anything to do with that, I want to tell you, I love you all, and I don't know the feeling of that, but I want to tell you, you can always contact me, you know, always feel free to reach out to me in the comment section. Just say hi, and if you want us to talk privately on the DM, you know, not anything personal, or else just want me to encourage you or anything, check me on TikTok, or you can follow me on Instagram, Empress Life in London, 2 on TikTok, and Empress Life in London on Instagram, and also on Facebook, Empress Life in London. Just remember, my beautiful people, I love you all. You're all amazing. You all encourage me as well to come on here. Days when I feel like giving up on my YouTube channel, I am being encouraged by my younger sister, my cousin, More Lifestyle. A lot of you viewers, you all motivate me, because when I see person coming and viewing me and liking the video, the live streaming, and engage, I feel motivated, and I want to tell you all thank you all for that, because many times I feel like just call it quit on YouTube, but because of your motivation and your encouragement, I'm still on here. Because I'm telling you, sometimes when we feel like giving up on ourselves and giving up on the things that we want to do, on our dreams and whatever, there's always somebody to push us and encourage us and motivate us and tell us, yes, you can do it. And so I want to encourage you all that if you feel like giving up, don't give up. You understand? Don't give up. You are needed. You understand? You are needed in this life. You are needed here. And if you are someone who are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, don't be afraid. Just go for it. You understand? Just go for it. And the same how you will talk on your phone, as I said, just is the same how you just come on YouTube and you just talk on YouTube, just like how you think. If you want to practice, like do a live streaming, practice in front of a mirror, like if you are speaking to an audience and talk. You understand? So if you're a person shy, use your family members, your partner, your friends, or somebody as your audience, like if you're audience, and talk. You understand? And see. Even sometimes when you're doing, you might have one view, two view. I remember the first time I do a live view, a live streaming. I get I think I get 5 views. Then the second time I get like 6 views, and then 7, then 10, then 12, then 14, and then 15. And then I realized that time I got 300 and something view, 120, 98, 100, this 78 something. It's all fluctuate, but I'm saying I'm grateful for you, my small community here on YouTube. Please feel free to if you have any topic you want me to speak on, drop it in the on my community tab and let me know what you want me to speak about. Just leave it in the comment section on the community tab and let me know what topic you want me to speak on. You understand? Something that we all can engage, something can elevate us, motivate us, make us feel good. And you know, if we are any one of you feeling down, a bit down today, I want to say love, peace, and light to you, all of you. And you know, and I'm gonna love you, beautiful people, because I'm gonna head on out now to go and do the school run, afternoon school run. I want to thank you all for stopping by today. You all are amazing. Thank you all for those of you who thumbs up the live streaming, those of you who leave who watch, who take your busy time of your busy schedule to watch me, those of you who feel motivated today, those of you who even if one word touch you today from my live streaming and you feel like, yes, I need to speak up and I help someone today to make them feel better and about themselves, you know, that is something. Even if one person I make feel good today from my live streaming, that is something I feel good about. So I'm gonna love you, beautiful people, until the next one. Be good to yourself always, and we will always remember that self-love is the best love. Love yourself unconditionally. Live your life unapologetically, and always be you. Always remember you are the light, and keep on shining bright out there. See you all, beautiful people, in the next one. Bye.